A long-term relationship can't be founded on insecurities.
Absolutely.
You got to know who you are.
So that plays into what I was going to share. What helped me a lot in high school was grounding myself in who I was in God.
Yeah.
And grounding my heart in his word, grounding my mind in his truth. And so internally, I was able to ground myself in his word and who I am, but even how I viewed myself externally, I wrote scriptures on my mirrors so that every day I looked at myself through the word of God, and I would start seeing what he sees and just obeying what he was saying. I would even fast often in school, in high school, and just seek God's face. And for a couple years, I was timid.
Yeah.
Because I was different than everybody else, but I knew that it was worth it because I was so in love with Jesus.
Yeah.
And there's just nothing better in the world than that. But as time went on, I realized that difference didn't have to stop me from reaching out to others.
Yeah.
And so I would started befriending more people and just loving on people. And it would change people's perspective of Christians.
Yeah.
And it would change people's view of God completely, because I was able to love other people because I knew who I was.
Yep.
And a couple of things that got brought up last night was being different allows you to step out and be a leader. And reaching out to other people is a part of that. And I've never heard anybody regret being different for the sake of Christ or stepping out and reaching other people, but I have heard people regret not doing it. So though there's a lot of fear in the moment, there's a lot of overcoming your pride and insecurities. It's worth it because years later you have grown in that over time, and there's going to be no fear in the future. I went from being afraid to for anybody to even look at me to praying for people in a store.
Yeah.
And so that's just over the course of like 4 or 5 years, God transformed my thoughts, my mind, and my view of myself. And I think that's really, really important for youth this age and this time. I mean, any time, but especially now, more than ever, when the world's trying to tell you who you are and how much you're worth. That's all a lie. Your worth is found in God's love.
Back to school advice for Chris Jones.